Hello and welcome to another cast by the SC Chronicles with your host here, RB3K, and his good buddy.
Truth.
Anyways, so we're casting another game on Steps of War because we love this map.
Yeah, we sure do. So here we go with oXination, our red Protoss player, and down here, our very own Truth, the blue Zerg.
Alright, so this is going to be another one of those games where it's the player behind the voice. It's basically showing you Truth's skill, because right now I don't have any good games worth showing my skill with.
I don't know how we're going to call it skill. We'll just say with Truth's flukiness to win. If he does.
If he does. Alright, so we hopefully have a good match lined up for you guys right now.
It is a ZVP, so no mirror matches up. I always hate the mirror matchup, so there should be some dynamic play.
Well, then again, if oXination here just gets Colossus, you are screwed.
Yeah, I know, not big fan of those Colossus when I'm Zerg, so hopefully I'll end this quickly before he gets them up anyways.
Alright, so he's got himself a forward pylon to help block off his ramp. Truth with a double extract trick, but really no.
Yeah, over by 12, yep.
Yeah, there we go.
Gotta follow TLO on that one, double extractor trick. Looks like he's Corona boosting up pros. Gateway at 12, always a safe gateway, or if he, yep, safe. It's always a safe gateway to put down against Zerg. Get that early zealot out to block off your ramp and make sure no little harass comes by.
Yeah, no run bys. Gateway at 13 usually is just too slow against Zerg, and really the economic boost that you get from that extra probe doesn't matter too much against Zerg, because you really need that zealot to hold your base off.
Yeah, I think extra probe doesn't really matter when you lose 5 of them, so you know what? Go with the safe wall then.
oXination with a really nice move, putting down an extra pylon to keep that gateway powered if the Zerglings do come in and destroy that one pylon.
Looks like I did put this spawning pool down at 14, and I should be getting my hatchery soon enough if I do follow the Idra way. I do not have enough minerals, but this probe has come over here to be a little pesky bastard.
He's gonna probably try and deny this expansion from going up.
Yeah,
back over here, that Truth's drone got some hefty scouting in, really just sees exactly what he needs to see. Sees the gateway, sees the gas going up, I think.
yeah.
Did not see the cybernetics score, but you know, once the gas is going up, you gotta assume the cybernetics score is coming up, because there's nothing else that uses gas.
Yeah, I think I just scouted in, realized it's more of a standard build, no double gateway rush, so I'll be pretty safe. It does look like I chose to grab the gold expansion instead. I think I may have scouted this probe with this overlord, so decided to go over here and just lay down a hidden expo.
Very nice expo, actually. If the Protoss player does not pick that up, it's going to be a huge economic boost for Truth here.
Well, he does realize something. He had his probe sitting out there, and then he brings it back inside to check out what's going on, because, you know, I didn't send a drone down or anything to even attempt, and these Zerglings are not doing a good job denying scouting information. So that probe got right around, and I'm pretty sure it saw everything, even though I already saw everything before. We could take a quick look, and yep, it knows everything that's going on.
Yeah. Although you got the gas up after the probe was killed, but really it doesn't matter too much. You're going to get the gas this late into the game anyways.
Well, unless you want to go for the really early Zergling speed, and it looks like I am going to send out these first few Zerglings, if you did make them anyway, so might as well try to get some harass.
Exactly. Once you make units, you want to make them useful. If your units are just sitting there doing absolutely nothing, it's not even worth having them. So make them worthwhile and send them in, maybe for harass or even for scouting purposes.
Yeah, or just break down some rocks, you know, open up possible expos they may grab later on. And it looks like these zealots and one stalker will deter me away. I actually would have wished I'd hooked around and just, you know, ran into his base, but chose to do other things instead.
back to the macro probably. Anyways, those that stalker and those zealots will hold that ramp off quite nicely. The Zerglings now just running around the map, keeping map control.
Yep, looks like we do have double gas up for our Protoss player right on time, maybe a little bit late. And so we should see some tech coming up, or maybe just a few more gateways and a 4-gate push.
So he's getting warp gate technology very soon, so maybe a proxy pylon, who knows.
I've chosen to get a Baneling's Nest. Maybe not the greatest choice against Protoss, because, you know, most of their army units will become armored and larger, besides the Zealots, but we'll see how well it pays off later on.
Yeah, those Banelings, yeah, probably not the best move from what he knows, what Truth knows right now, but again, like he said, he knows what he's doing to an extent. Or luck always plays in his favor.
Yeah, it looks like I am trying to get Zergling speed now. I'm very late on that speed, but oh well, we'll see what happens. Looks like I am doing quite well on my macro, so hopefully I have a good game going. And I only have a few drones over here.
Yeah, you really want to saturate that gold expo if you want to make it useful. Having that expo up with only 2 drones is literally absolutely useless, so maybe Truth can try and get some more drones over there, or even just transfer some.
I think the whole transferring, I didn't want to let that gold expo get caught with me transferring drones over. Because if he catches a glimpse of drones just running off into the blue yonder, you kind of wonder what's going on over there, so he will probably scout that out. So I am morphing in some banelings, so against these zealots and sentries they won't do too bad.
oXination's just warp gaining in more units. He's not converted his other gateway yet, but I guess that's probably because there was a unit in production there. He should be swapping that over, and he is.
So it does look like he has his 4 gateways down. He should spawn in with the first wave of units and then push out really quick, because with this 4 gateway push, should be pretty devastating when it comes in. So it looks like he is starting to spawn down some zealots and probably get another stalker and a sentry in there. Oh, it looks like my baneling's going up.
And they really did almost no damage, to be completely honest. Took the shields down on the stalkers, and
I think they killed a sentry.
meh, a sentry.
Yeah, that was pretty worthless. So maybe check out the unit loss, and I'm already. I don't actually know banelings count for unit loss. They do suicide, so they're not really losing it. You're just using them.
That's true. That I really wonder what the counting for that is, because you sent in like 4 or 5 banelings. So
yeah, I think you probably know. I mean, it looks
doesn't
like
matter at all.
I'm sending these zerglings in to catch us around on those stalkers. I did get away from the zealot buddies. You really want to keep these zealots out in front to engage the speedlings and protect those stalkers. The stalkers take hefty damage when it comes to those zerglings, and it does look like a tooth to run by and just target down those stalkers. Because I think if I get a few banelings, I can probably drop these zealots just in time.
Quite easily.